Hi, welcome to Nightbird Tarot. My name is Brooke, and welcome to your July Tarot forecast for 2015. These are general readings for the general public view. If you like something more in-depth and tailored for you, please book an appointment with me at nightbirdtarot.com. And this reading is for Leo. And Leo, you're going into your birthday month in July, going into August. Also, it's been a wonderful month in terms of full moon energy. There are 2 full moons this month. We just had one. There's another one coming up, and they call it a blue moon when there's 2 full moons in one month. I'm sure you know that. So that's very beautiful as well. So Leo, I hope you had a great month in June. We're going into July. I'm a little behind on my video forecast. I do apologize. I've been very busy with different things going on this summer. But better late than never, so here we are, and I pre-shuffled your cards right before the video, so we're going to do that together and lay them out and see what's in store for you for the month of July. Leo, for the month in your atmospheric element position, or what's crowning you for the month, you do have a card of struggle, either if it's like feeling emotionally left out or feeling, financially strapped or feeling of not having enough. And this is the 5 of Pentacles. The 5 of Pentacles is very tied to money and finance. This can be even indicators of losing a job or not, getting enough hours at work to have enough money to pay the bills. There's something that's lacking. This also can be a loss of some kind. This is also a card of loneliness, of kind of feeling separated from other people. This can also be a card of feeling left out in the cold emotionally, or feeling as if you're going it alone. Even if you are in a relationship or surrounded by friends and family, you kind of just have this emotional void of something's not being fulfilled. So this card can be an indicator of loss or emptiness, or a card of kind of feeling as if you're not fulfilled. Something's missing. You may be feeling like something is missing or lacking perhaps in your life for the month of July. So those are the energies or the atmosphere or the atmospheric elements of how possibly some Leos may be feeling. Now, this is a general reading, so keep that in mind. This is not going to resonate with everyone who's watching. Now, going forward from this is a very strong card, which I'm happy to see, and it's a card of great strength and new beginnings, and it's the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords is a wonderful card of victory. So if you have felt that you are not getting your needs met or not feeling very fulfilled in whatever you do, whether it's in relationships or your occupation or with friends or with family, there's a new beginning that's going to start for Leos, especially in July. And it's one of victory after struggle, or a victorious event, or feeling victorious. And it's also a card of basically cutting through the bullshit in a situation, getting down to your truth. Speak your truth. This also came up for another sign, not this card, but that actual phrase, speak your truth. That phrase has been overused and overdone so much in the last few years, but it really is the truth. Speak your truth. It really is. Once you get past the bullshit, past the mask that people wear, you get down to what's real and what's really going on, that may be needed for the month of July, because this feeling that perhaps you have felt or may be feeling in the month of July of this emptiness or this disconnect in situations with other people, that's been going on maybe a little bit too long, and it's starting to eat you up a little bit. And now's the time for Leos to roar and tell it like it is and get real with people about certain things. So this is a very strong card. It's a very strong indicator of being victorious in that kind of situation that you may be up against. Now, following this, you have a succession of the attributes of the sword category. Following the Ace of Swords, you have two other cards, two court cards that are swords. The first one is the Knight of Swords. I often refer to him as the drama queen in the deck because he comes in, he stirs up trouble, and he goes out. But he's also very courageous in his effort. There's a reason for it. There's a reason that the Knight of Swords comes in, stirs up dust, and then exits, because it's one where a situation needs to be paid attention to. Something or somewhere, someone or something is in denial about something. So something needs to be looked at this month, I think, for Leos, that perhaps it has been brushed under the rug for too long. Once again, going back to this card of kind of feeling empty or kind of left out in the cold in a certain situation, or maybe you didn't feel like you had much control over it. So this Knight may come through, if he hasn't come through already, for the month of July, and it's going to be one of a potential situation of speaking your truth, letting your voice carry, speaking up, getting a little loud if you have to, being courageous about it, and may bring about a little bit of drama at first, but it's going to quickly fade and quickly go out. So just keep that in mind. Now, following this, many people may be talking about what happened. So just be aware of there may be potentials for gossip. You do have the Page of Swords that has appeared. The Page of Swords can be an indicator of gossip. It can also be an indicator of people spying or, paying a little bit too much attention than they should about something going on. They're interested. So there may be, following this, potentials for people talking, people gossiping about it. And that's something that is under your control. So there's the Ace of Swords, the Knight of Swords, and then his little buddy, the Page of Swords, for Leo for the month of July. So when you see a prominence of swords in a reading, this is very much tied to communication, very much tied to mental, verbal, even physical communication, body language. A lot is happening for Leos for communication and getting your point across for the month of July, and reworking the framings perhaps of relationships, whether it's in the workplace, whether it's at home, whether it's in your inner circle. Something needs to be said that perhaps has not been said. And that's very fascinating because I've never seen this for Leos in a reading. Now, what's culminating your month for the reading is a card of discontentment or boredom in relationships, and you do have the Four of Cups. This can be a card of, even if you have everything given to you at this moment, you're just not feeling it. It's almost a card of feeling jaded or feeling like been there, done that. There's like no excitement. Like you need to find something that is going to generate inspiration again or enthusiasm again, or it's kind of like things are maybe getting a little bit predictable, or everything may seem as if it's just, one day's going into the next and nothing's really else is happening for many Leos out there. So the message is to have this breakthrough of change, especially with new beginnings. There may be needed for many Leos that are watching a inner strength or inner force needs to come out for you to have the courage to have victory over a situation, whether it's by changing it or talking about it or speaking about it or basically getting down to what's real and getting down to the truth. And even if it stirs up a little bit of trouble, that's okay, because it's as if you don't, you're going to be stuck in between this feeling of being left out in the cold and this feeling of boredom at the same time, as they're framing this inner, almost like inner turmoil as well. That's what I'm picking up. So good luck to you, Leos. Keep me posted. Have a great month in July. Be a little fighter. Stand up for what's real. And I'll be back in August. Thank you for everyone who's watching, sharing, subscribing, commenting, and liking my videos. I appreciate all your support. Don't forget to find me on Twitter, Facebook, Google+. Check out my Etsy shop as well, Nightbird Tarot. Have a great month. I'll be back in August. Take care, and I'll speak to you soon.